Hello guys, this is Shrimgood here, and today I wanted to actually talk about suppression. Now, my problem is not with suppression. I like suppression. I like the idea that you shouldn't be as accurate as you were if someone was actually shooting at you, and that actually does make sense. But what I don't like about suppression is the way it's currently implemented in Battlefield 3. I think that's completely garbage. That when someone is shooting at me, my gun's recoil basically becomes random to the point where I can't control my gun anymore. That makes no sense, you know. I feel like if someone was actually shooting at me, I should still be able to hit him, but with some disadvantage. And the disadvantage that DICE currently added to the game is really a terrible one, because basically what it does is your recoil becomes random, your spread becomes random, and at the end of every shot you take, your gun sways to the right every single time. Your gun is going to point down and sway to the right, and that's just stupid. I don't see why you'll do that, because basically what you're saying is, okay, this guy's shooting at me, and if I can't you know, turn around in time and hit him, I mean, I'm basically dead, because what's going to happen is my bullet's going to go random, and then the suppression actually does take some time to time out before I can actually be able to hit normally again. So I mean, he can miss his whole clip, and I still can't be able to hit him for like a couple of seconds, which to me makes no sense at all. So, but basically, I just recorded some footage here so you guys can see what suppression actually looks like. So I was actually recording this with squad cover on, and then I had my squad mate try it while using suppression, the suppression perk, I mean, and then while not using the suppression perk. So you guys can actually see what suppression feels like. So what I noticed was that at closer ranges, the suppression isn't actually that bad. You can still be able to hit people when it's pretty close. Not bad. You could still get a couple of shots on them and they could get hit. But when you back up and you get some range on the guy suppressing you, that's when it becomes a major problem. I mean, you can't hit that guy, because if that guy is actually aiming to kill you, you're basically dead. Because I just had my teammate here suppressing me without actually trying to hit me. But imagine this guy is trying to actually kill you. So say he hits you, he misses a couple bullets, 10 to 5 bullets, you're already suppressed out of your mind, and then you're trying to fight him back, but then there's no need to even try, because basically his suppression is gonna change your whole gun the way it shoots. So the only thing you have to do is take cover, and that's basically what people are saying. Why are you complaining about suppression when you can just take cover? But what happens when I take cover and someone rushes around the corner and tries to shoot me? It's still the same result. It doesn't really solve the problem, because my spread is gonna be total crap while his is at 100%, and I might be a better shooter than that guy, but still, because I'm suppressed, there's no way I'm gonna be able to kill him. Okay, so that's my complaint. My complaint is not with the suppression. My complaint is with the way it's currently implemented in the game. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys the way I think suppression should be, and I want to see what you guys think. All right. All right. So we all know that the AEK shoots up and to the left. That's when you're not controlling the recoil. The recoil goes up and to the left. All right. So I currently have the heavy barrel and foregrip and no sights, of course, and I'm gonna show you guys here in a second. All right. Alright, so that's my AEK recoil right there with the current attachments that I have on it. Okay, now let's say we're getting suppressed. With the current suppression that DICE has in place, this recoil is just completely, there's no need for this. Like, it's completely random. There's no way you could control it. This basically becomes this. That's basically what's going on. There's no way you can actually control it, except if you just took cover and waited for the suppression to time out, which in my experience, you try this and then people come around the corner and then you still can't even hip fire them, because you're completely suppressed out of your mind, and it takes about 2, 3, 4 seconds before the suppression times out, and that's completely bullshit. I mean, come on. I should still be able to retain some amount of accuracy on my gun when I'm suppressed. I mean, you can't just render my ability to shoot people completely useless when I'm suppressed, you know? Alright, so basically what I think they should have done is they should have taken this recoil when I'm getting suppressed, and then they should have doubled it. Alright, so say this is the current recoil, they should have done this instead. You know, they should have upped the values. Like, once I'm getting recoiled, I'm getting suppressed, I mean, sorry about that. Once I'm getting suppressed, they should have made the guns have an increase in their muzzle climb and their muzzle drifts, so that actually players will be able to retain some, some amount of accuracy and some idea on how to control their gun when they're still getting suppressed. And no one's gonna look me in the eye and tell me that with a gun that has this kind of muzzle drift and muzzle climb that it wouldn't take skill to control it, because as it is right now, it pretty much takes skills to control pretty much every gun in Battlefield 3. I know some people are gonna be like, oh, except for the M16, but I'm not gonna go over that in this video because I don't want to go on the rant, so I'm gonna cut it short. And that's just give my thoughts on suppression, guys. I want to know what you guys think. Go ahead and subscribe, comment, like, dislike, whatever you gotta do. Just put something in the box down there and tell me why you did what you did, because I want to know what people think of suppression and how they want to see it in the upcoming games like Battlefield 4. Okay, so that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.